The LaPorte Little Theater has been entertaining Michiana with live performances for nearly 100 years. Rich Snyder and Julie Phillips are joining us this morning with all the details on the renovations and an upcoming performance. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
This is a little bit of a reunion, right?
Yes.
How do you know me, Rich?
I had Jackie as a 15-year-old
Yeah.
in sophomore English, and also through the theater at Goshen High School. I got to fly Jackie as Peter Pan.
Yeah,
so,
we've talked about Peter Pan before here on Hometown Living, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we brought that up, but so great to have you here still talking about theater, because we have a lot of those theater memories.
That's true.
Because we did do English, but then also a theater English class my senior year, I think. Fall
Correct.
plays we did together. I was behind the scenes on your crew, so a lot of connections there. But let's talk about LaPorte Little Theater, because recently it went under some really great renovations, much needed, nearly
Yes.
100 years in the making. So what's going on in that space?
Well, the building itself was built during the Lincoln administration, so it's been around for a long time. It was donated to the LaPorte Little Theater Club in 1953, but recently they have all new carpeting. The whole interior has been painted, and a huge upgrade in the last couple years was air conditioning, which has made a huge difference for the summer theater camp for the kids.
Yeah,
so yeah, so
absolutely.
It's wonderful. It's nice to see the building, you know, up to date, new roof, things like that. So it's a really nice theater space to perform in.
Absolutely. I mean, just what a history and a legacy for the building. And then, of course, providing a lot of really great performances for the audiences, and one is coming up. You both are wearing the shirt.
Yes,
We are.
Yes, Spam-A-Lot. What a fun show. We were talking earlier before Hometown Living, Spam-A-Lot, because there's a lot that happens on the stage, a lot of people involved. So Julie, tell a little bit about Spam-A-Lot, your journey being a part of this production.
So as we say, it's a lot. There's a lot of props, there's a lot of set pieces, there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of costumes.
Yes.
So this is probably, and I think you'll hear it from anybody that's in the show, that this is the most costume changes that they see in a lot of shows that they're doing.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of activity going on constantly through the show. It's been so much fun. The cast, we talked earlier, we don't know who will have more fun, the audience or the cast, because we're enjoying it so much. It's just extremely entertaining and very funny.
Yeah,
and a phenomenal cast.
Yeah.
I'm actually very lucky. As King Arthur, I have one costume, and
One.
I get to wear it through the whole show. She has 10 costume changes.
Oh my. I mean, that's just a feat to undergo as a theater company, to be able to bring this to the audience, as well as a feast for the eyes. We were seeing some of the images earlier, probably from rehearsals of
Right.
the cast, of the crew, and the show is opening very soon, as in
Friday.
this weekend.
Yes, it opens Friday.
Okay.
Our first show at 7:30 p.m. Central Time at LaPorte Little Theater at the corner of 3rd Street and A Street in LaPorte.
And it's also running through, so it's this weekend, and is it also
Yes, the
2
next-
weekends?
Yes.
Okay,
weekends.
so you have 2 opportunities if you're thinking, oh no, my calendar's already busy for this weekend. No excuse, because it's also running next weekend. Tickets, because I'm sure tickets have already started selling. How can people get tickets to see this?
They can go to the website, laportelittletheaterclub.com, and there's a link there to buy tickets. They're reserved seating, so everybody can buy their tickets ahead of time, $17 a ticket. And there's 3 opportunities this weekend and 4 opportunities the following weekend.
Wow, so 7 shows, 10 costume changes per show. We're just kind of doing the math here. But also, you know, we talked about the renovations, we've talked about Spam-A-Lot. How is your experience performing this particular production in such a newly renovated space, and how is it really adding to the cast experience and the audience experience?
Well, I would say that we started, because the show is Spam-A-Lot, we started in August with music, which was great for me, being an older gentleman, to get things memorized. And so the experience has been wonderful. We have a great cast. We have a lot of younger people. It's nice to see, you know, working with a bunch of 20-somethings, because that's young to me. that they're enthusiastic, and then the space, it's new lighting. We do have some new LED lighting and new sound system, so yeah, it's going really well, and it's a great experience for us. Yeah.
Great experience, can't miss it. So we want to make sure our viewers get all of the details once again so that you can catch a production of Spamalot at the LaPorte Little Theater. It's running 2 weekends starting this weekend. Give them a call, the box office 219-362-5113, or check out their website right there on your screen, LaPorteLittleTheaterClub.com, or follow LaPorte Little Theater Club on Facebook as well.